Hello there, boys and girls of the Minecraft universe. CenturyNet here with another news video on the channel. We will call this a newsy slash updatey video because there's a lot going on. So the beta is coming to a close very soon for Minecraft Dungeons. It was actually supposed to end on April 20th, but they gave us a gift. They extended it for a few more days for us. So here's the tweet where they told us that this whole thing was going to come to an end on the 20th. And I know that there were still a lot of videos and a lot of streams that were going on where people were still showcasing the stuff that was in the beta. The cool thing is I was actually lucky enough to be able to play in the closed beta, and I dropped a handful of videos, and also I did a full stream of the entire experience, and I absolutely love this game. So I have been playing with some friends and also with my kids. And we've been having a lot of fun with it. So I was actually sad to see that April 20th was going to come and that they were going to cut it off. But then they gave us another gift. And here's the gift that they gave us. They said, beta players, did you need just a little bit more time to find that secret loot in the Creeper Woods? Fine. We'll extend the beta for a few more days, you tireless adventurer you. So this was sent at 10 o'clock on April 20th, and that's 10 o'clock Central Time. They just say that they're going to extend it for a few more days, so that could be 3 days. We have no idea. They haven't actually told us when they're going to turn it off yet. So for those of you that have access to the beta, play it as much as you can. This game's awesome. And they gave us a little extension, which I really think was really, really cool of them. All right, in other news, they have updated the frequently asked questions for Minecraft Dungeons. I'm going to have a link down in the description. You guys can go over and take a look at this. It does look like they're updating it pretty frequently, which is really, really good. And I've been kind of monitoring this. So make sure you guys bookmark that page so you can go and you can see what changes. I'll put videos out if anything drastic happens. And also down there, since you're going to be down there looking at the description to grab the link, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. I make news content, I cover betas, I do tutorials and let's plays and all kinds of fun stuff. And I will be recording more Dungeons videos. And if you're new, thank you so much. Good to see you. So the official release date is May 26th of 2020. They were originally targeting an April date, but the world got strange. Plans had to change, and they moved it to May 26th. They actually told us about that earlier in April, and it will be coming out digitally on Xbox One, on Windows, Nintendo Switch, and PlayStation, all at the same time on the same day. And as somebody who has been able to participate in the beta on Windows 10, I can't wait to see what this looks like on consoles, because the controller play is absolutely incredible. I'm really looking forward to that. Now, there are two pricing structures, because they are going to be doing DLC for this. The standard edition is $19.99 US, and there's a hero edition that comes with a hero cape, 2-player skins, and a chicken pet that is usable only within dungeons, and it has 2 DLC packs whenever they do come out, and the Hero Edition will be available for $29.99. The other cool thing that they're doing is Dungeons will come to Xbox Game Pass at launch for PC and for Xbox One. The cool thing about Game Pass is you get this whole catalog of games that you can play as long as you're keeping your subscription current, and Minecraft Dungeons is on that list. Now, they're only doing the standard edition as part of the Game Pass at launch. So if you want the hero stuff with all the DLCs and all that goodness, you're still going to have to pay that extra amount. But for those of you that are just looking to get started on day one, it is a very good option to have if you have Game Pass. All right, the other cool thing is if you have Game Pass, then you get a 10% discount on the DLCs and all that goodness. So that's awesome. Now, when I was talking about the versions or the platforms you can get the game on, they just call it Windows, because the cool thing is you can get it for Windows 7 and for Windows 10. The big difference is the Windows 10 version comes out of the Windows Store. The Windows 7 version, you're going to have to download online. So those are kind of the two differences between those two, but it is pretty cool that they're doing Windows 7 and Windows 10. They talk a little bit here about why they postponed the release date. The world really has changed. Things have been very strange. A lot of people's lives have been impacted. in some pretty negative ways. So just don't be upset about the fact that they moved the date. Just try and understand it. It happened. We've got a lot to be excited for. And May 26th really will be here faster than we expect it to be. And the other cool thing is you can do pre-orders on most of the platforms right now. I know that you can do it on Xbox. I know you can do it on Windows. For those of you that have either the Nintendo Switch or a PS4, let me know down in the comments so I know for my own reasons if you guys are able to pre-order it, because I haven't really been able to find anything confirming that you can pre-order on Switch or on PS4. Alright, so Dungeons has local and online multiplayer. If you're a couch potato like I tend to be when I'm doing family-related stuff, you can all sit around on your console and you can play split screen. It's awesome. If you're not all in the same place, then you can do, online multiplayer. Now, there is no matchmaking, so it's not like other games where, like, you can have a million people playing at the same time, or even just, like, 4 random players from what I've been able to tell. You actually have to be friends with the people that you want to play with on whatever platform you're on. Now, we obviously haven't been able to test the console playing, but I did test multiplayer using PC, and it was awesome. It adds another layer of difficulty as you're all trying to work together, and you also get a lot more bad guys. So I'm really looking forward to see what that part looks like once consoles actually come into play. So if you're playing on Xbox One or on PS4, you do get 4K on those platforms, and the performance will also be better. So they're taking advantage of those higher end consoles, which is really, really, really cool. A lot of people have been asking, and even I did when I did my first playthroughs, was can I do like a custom skin and all of that good stuff? And the answer, at least right now, is no. You get to select what they have there when you fire up your character, and that's really it. Now, I will say there were a boatload of options, and I bet you they're going to add a lot more as the game goes on. Let's go ahead and go down, and this is one item that I actually wanted to highlight, and I'm going to do that now with my mouse. Is there anything to do after beating the game? So replay value. What is the replay value? Everything is randomly generated, so your experience is going to be different. That's amazing. That's Minecraft. And that's them bringing Minecraft to a new game. So I'm really, really, really excited about that. It seems to be something that we can continue to play. And like I said, I did video cuts or an episode series of me playing the game. And then I did a full stream where I went back and did it all again. And it just felt different the second time that I did it. So I'm hoping the replay value stays there because it's an awesome game. They really have done a fantastic job. There are no mods for this. And then here they talk about matchmaking. There is no matchmaking. You have to be friends with the people that you want to play with. Beta info. Will there be a beta? Yes. We had a beta. And as you can see here, it said that there will be a closed beta from March 25th to April 20th. Today is, I don't even know what day of the week it is anymore with everything that's going on. So it's the 21st of April, and we still have the beta. Like I said, they said a few more days. We don't know what that means. Hopefully it means like another week, but I doubt it. 3 days, maybe. We'll see what happens. And if you guys are playing in the beta, you will lose all of your progress when they drop the full game, which is, I don't know. It doesn't bother me. I'm looking forward to starting over. I really am. Now, there's some stuff that I skipped around. Oh, no, it's actually down there on the bottom. So it has a separate launcher than Java does because the accounts are being done differently. It works the same as Bedrock. You're using your Microsoft account to be able to handle all the authentication stuff. And where with the Java version of the game, you're using your Mojang account. So that's why it has its own launcher. That's why they're not integrated. They do say in a couple of places online that they're trying to see if there is a way that they can merge them, but then at the same time, they're saying they can't do it. So new launcher, it's just going to be a separate thing. All right, so you're going to find bugs either in the beta or when the game actually comes out. There are a couple links on here with how you can actually create bugs and do all that goodness. I'll have links down there in the description. make sure you guys provide feedback. I mean, that's the most important thing that anyone can do. We all have a tendency to complain about the problems, but make sure you report them. I can tell you that's very important as somebody who runs servers and somebody who plays this game on a daily basis. They really are listening. They care about the bugs, so as much feedback as we can give them, the better we can make the game. All right, so here's the part I think that a lot of you may be waiting for. You want to know if your money is worth it and then if this is a worthwhile game for you guys to play. I have no reservations at all in the answer that I'm about to give you. This game rocks. It looks like Minecraft. It's got all the Minecrafty stuff that you would expect to see. The keyboard and mouse play is awesome. I feel better using a controller for it. I think that's mainly because I'm a couch potato. I always have been. But I did a playthrough with a mouse and a keyboard, and that went great. The controller to me just felt more natural. But we're all going to play this in different ways. The gameplay has been amazing. I only had a couple of issues with some slight lockups or freezes when I was playing early on in the beta, but they went through and they fixed those. My kids loved it, which to me is important as a parent. I want to be able to play with them. The stories were fantastic. The visuals are fantastic. The interactions with all the bad guys in the game are great. Having to rescue villagers, it's a beautiful game. My expectations were like right in the middle when I found out that this was coming out. I didn't know what to expect. We, like I was saying before, we deal with bugs in this game. We do a terrible job of providing feedback. At least I did up until a couple years ago when I made sure that as a member of the community, I wanted to open up tickets and give them as much detail as I could to be able to work on it. But the gameplay has been seamless. I am absolutely impressed. I mean, look at that. It's beautiful. And there's another big treasure. I can't wait to see what the full release looks like. I can't wait to see what this looks like when playing on a couch. Some people that I've seen are disappointed that we're not going to be able to have this on mobile. I'm not. That'll probably affect some of you guys more, but I'm not a big mobile player. I just think the size and the scope of this game just wouldn't fit on something like a phone. So my hat goes off to them and everything they've been able to do to create this. I love it. I would recommend to everyone and anyone to buy this game. It's amazing. I really don't know what else to say beyond that. I was thoroughly impressed. I think they did a really good job of taking their time, of getting it done right. Even the beta seemed very well baked, and I didn't have that many issues. So enjoy this game. My final thought is 2 Centronet thumbs up. Go get it and have fun with it. And I really appreciate you guys for hanging out with me today. Hopefully you liked the video. If you did, make sure you hit those thumbs up. And if you really loved it, and if you're new around here, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, ding that bell, because we're going to have a lot more content in the future that I think you guys are going to love. So, I'm out of time. I hope you enjoyed it. This is Centronet, and I'm out.